student, as you know, our topic, that is 10th unit, visualizing our solid shape, is to be going on, and you know very well now how to just visualize your any face, because we can't show every face at one time. You can show different views of your solid shape at one time. In the same way, if we want to just show the different views on one plain face, then we can use different colors. As you just draw the village scene, so many you have done in drawing, different colors you use. If you want to show river, you use blue color. If you want to show plants, you have to use green color. If you want to show mountain, then you use brown color. In the same way, you just can draw, or you can just show the picturization of your own room also, that in square or rectangular, just plain, you have to show the different things. As one corner you can show that one wall, another corner you can show the another wall, and use the different colors. I think you are able to just draw the all the faces of your room in one plane, that is in rectangle. As the architect use on a plain paper the whole map of your house, as he shows this by this measurement one room can be there, and this by this measurement the washroom can be there, this by this measurement the kitchen can be there. Means whole the house can he plot on a plain paper, that may be rectangle or that may be in square paper. It means 3D object, all the picturization we can show in that is plain face. In the same way, 10.2 exercise is to be there, where you have to draw picturization. I hope you are able to do it carefully in your notebook. Though this exercise is not so much important, till now no question of this type of is to be came in exam. You to do it for your general knowledge. Okay, next unit, that concept, that 10.3 exercise is the important exercise, in which what is to be there. Yesterday I just have talked about polyhedron. Different polyhedrons are there, generally two types, mainly two types we are going to just do here. First type, that is prism. What is the prism? In prism, what is to be there? The top and the base, this top and base, they are identical. Identical means having the same shape and size. Okay, as here it is to be square, we can say it is also a prism, example of prism. Okay, the base may be, we can say base and top, they are identical polygons. But the polygon means having closed figure bounded by line segment. Which base is to be there or which top is to be there, on the name of that polygon we generally say it's a prism of that. If the 5 sides are there, we can say pentagonal prism. If the 4 sides are to be there, it may be cube or it may be cuboid. Then we can say, if the base is square, we can say that cube is there, or square prism. If a rectangular base is to be there, we can say that is cuboid, or we say rectangular prism is to be there. If the number of sides is to be increases, if 6 sides are there, we say hexagonal prism is to be there. In the same way, what is in pyramid? In pyramid, the polygon base is to be joined with one vertex. If the polygon is joined with one base, one vertex, then it forms a pyramid. Okay, prism having same base and same top, but in pyramid only base is polygon while the vertex is there and vertex is joined. Now we will do what's the shape. I will show one shape of prism also, one shape of pyramid also. Then we will discuss regarding its number of faces as well as number of vertices. Okay, let's see the shape. Yes, as this is your prism, here one triangular base there, one triangular base is down there. If we will join these are to be known as faces, and the whole is known as prism. Top and bottom, they are identical, so it is a prism. If any triangular or any polygon is joined with vertex, it is a pyramid. Now the difference between pyramid and prism, I think clear to you. how to just tell number of faces and number of vertices in the different these two shapes. Okay, in generally prism, number of vertices are given by 2n. n is the number of the sides of polygon. जितने नंबर का साइड्स का पॉलीगन हमारा बेस और टॉप पे है उसके डबल हमारे टोटल वर्टिसेस बन जाएंगे. जैसे यहाँ 3 है ट्रायंगुलर के, 3 टॉप के और 3 बॉटम के, तो टोटल 6 वर्टिसेस बन गए. ओके, क्लियर वर्टिसेस डबल. Okay, and the number of faces will become n plus 2. As much number of sides is to be polygon there, and if we will do 2 addition is to be there, that much number of faces is to be in prism. Okay, in the same way, if we will see regarding vertices of pyramid, as much base is to be there, one vertex of is joined with top one vertex, then the vertex will become, counting of vertex will become as much number of sides a polygon have with one vertex, total n plus 1, and the faces is also given by n plus 1. Okay, in polyhedron, in any polyhedron, one formula is to be there, that is Euler formula. Euler formula, f plus v minus e is equal to 2. f plus v minus e is equal to 2. How to remember this formula? For remembering this formula, we just know in our life also, we can relate it with life also. What you want to increase in your life, friends or enemies? Yes, of course, everybody likes to add the friends in their life, but just want to reduce the enemies. It means we are discussing regarding these two, friends as well as enemies, these two. So we want to increase friends means plus, we want to decrease our enemies means minus. So friends versus enemies. So write friends versus enemies. Friends increase means plus, enemies decrease means minus, that is equal to 2. So this become Euler formula, and it's become very much easy to learn to you also. Okay, as in prism I told how to just write number of faces, how to write number of vertices. So if you want to write edges also, by applying Euler formula you can write the number of edges also. In the same way also in pyramid, if you know the number of vertices, you know the number of faces, you can easily write number of edges also. Okay, if you know all the three things, you just verify the relation for by Euler formula, that the calculation of left and right side will become equal to 2. If these satisfy, it means Euler formula is to be satisfied, if you want to check whether Euler formula satisfied or not. Okay, let's do exercise 10.3 sum first. In sum first, he want to ask, any polyhedron can have 3 triangles? Yes, any polyhedron can have 3 triangles. The minimum polygon is 3, that is 3 sides polygon, that is triangle. If you want to make it for 3D shape, either it may be you want to make it prism or you want to make it pyramid, automatically one vertex is more there. So we can't say the 3 triangles are to be, minimum 4 triangles are to be possible. Just see in tetrahedron, it is the smallest polyhedron we can say. Okay, in this also the number of triangles are 4. Okay, clear? So we can say 3 triangles are not possible. Second part, that 4 triangle, yes, 4 triangles are possible. Why? The minimum is this one, and here the number of triangles are 4. So we can say that triangle with 4 number of sides are possible, and that is tetrahedron. Clear? Next he is saying is it is a square, so we can say in that is yes, tetrahedron. Okay, that shape is tetrahedron, square. Next answer is square pyramid. Clear? In sum number 2, what he want to say, that if any number of polygons is to be given, number of sides are to be given, so can you just draw any polyhedron? Yes, it must be possible if the number is more than 4. Okay, because you know minimum is to be 3, number of faces must be 4, minimum faces are 4. So if the minimum faces are 4 given, or then after its more faces are given, we can just draw any polyhedron. Must be minimum faces are to draw a polyhedron, that is 4. So it is only possible, you can say, if the number is more than 4. Okay, next one is different things are to be drawn as nail, unsharpened pencil, your box. These different objects are drawn to you, whether you have to tell whether it is a prism or not. Though already I have told which shape is a prism and which is not a prism. Only just by seeing the base and top, if they are identical, you can say it is a prism. If it is not, then you can't say that it is a prism. Okay, as in first part, that see nail. In nail, one side is to be of circular, another is to be a pointed, so we can't say that it is a prism. So first part, that is no. Okay, in second part, unsharpened pencil, he has shown the face. They just see the top and bottom, they are of hexagonal shape, because 6 sides they are visible in unsharpened pencil. Okay, so we can say it is just like base is also of 6 side and the top is also of 6 side, so we can say yes, it is a prism. Third, we can't say, just see again, it is just like a pyramid. Okay, fourth, that is box is drawn, again the top and bottom they are identical, same shape. Okay, and polygon also, so we can say yes, it is a prism. Now I think the things are clear, how you can just tell anyone is to be a prism or not. Clear now? So you have to do some 1 2 3. Tomorrow we will do the questions, next question left, as well as how to find faces and vertices if the 2 things are given to you, and how to find the third one by using Euler formula. Thank you, have a nice day, bye बच्चों.